Yo, man, y'all let me know, man. Is Branden, the no jumper host, going to uncharted territories with this one? This J-Wiz TV. Smash that subscribe button, man. Let's get right into this clip.
In a room full of OGs up in here and still stand on my square about gangbanging is like stupid. Like, why are you doing it? You're too old for this type of stuff. When you talk about dudes who live in Beverly Hills and all these nice places and then they still in the hood trying to gangbang, you said to like Big U. Big U, I don't know if he lived in the hood or not, but I know he had enough money to where he could have been wherever he wanted to do. Why are you still perpetuating gangbanging?
Well, to be fair,
your son is in the NFL making millions of dollars, but you over here trying to play gang games with other people's kids. I don't agree with that. I don't know him, but I know that there's something going on in that situation where it's like he's giving a different message than he give his kids to someone else's kid.
Facts, though. I agree with Branden on that one, man. If you got kids and daughters and you leading them in a positive direction and keeping them away from destruction, you should do that with any other kids you have up under your belt or that you watching.
No, what I'm saying is this. I have no problem with that. If you get money, move out, right? Don't be like me and get your house in the hood and then move to somewhere nicer. Look, you should do that, but don't turn around and tell me that the white man and racism is the biggest threat to black existence in America when you left your dangerous, violent, degenerate-filled neighborhood to go live right next to the white man in Rancho Santa Margarita. Why did you do that? Because you know, like I know, and everybody in this room know, it's safer with the racists in Orange County than it is to live with the boogers in Inglewood or Compton.
So what's the biggest threat? Hey, but what's the biggest threat then?
Black people! Black people! I would say that the neighborhoods, when the Hispanic people move in, they become more peaceful. I was in Watts. You guys, I told this story a million times. I was keeping my dogs on like 89th and Central. It was a black neighborhood. It became a Hispanic neighborhood. When I first started keeping my dogs there, it was peaceful. I would occasionally see a Hispanic gang member. They wasn't bothering me. It wasn't until they let those bloodthirsty Negroes from Swans, 8-9 or whatever it was.
Branden better be careful from them bloodthirsty 8-9s, man. As he continued to, say it got more dangerous when they let them out of jail, they going to get more dangerous if you're going to continue bringing their names up. So, quit it while you can, just stop it, Let me know y'all thoughts on this, though. This is J-Wiz TV. Comment down below. I'm going to finish this clip off with a throwback from Branden when he was talking all that high power stuff. Notice, too, he never had stories about Long Beach. He always bashing or, trying to crash out on L.A., Watts, Inglewood, Compton.
They let him out of jail, unfortunately. Those niggas set up a homeless encampment. And I'm going to call the gang out because they was wrong for what they did. They set up a homeless encampment on the corner. All of a sudden, where you from? People getting jumped. People getting shot. Show a caller, some was like, oh, where Branden from? What fades he ran and all that. It was like, that's, and then Munchie specifically was like, oh, that's a question that needs to be asked. And so what I was saying was, I'm from Long Beach. I don't know no from LA really at all. Really, no from LA could ask me about anything. And here's the thing. If ask me about gangbanging, my question is, are y'all gangbanging on me? Because are we gangbanging? If we're not doing that, and I said the same thing in my comment, if we're not doing that, we need to stick to potting. But at the same way as you ain't gonna let it be like, oh, nigga, where that from? Like, do I walk up and ask where you from and all that?
No, but I think just like you got to understand, bro. Like on the tip of somebody just like off their first impression meeting you, they wouldn't know that you had a background of gang banging. So I think somebody asking you where you from, you shouldn't really take an offensive. Like, oh, what you mean? You from LA or you from Inglewood? What you asking me that for? No, bro, because I wouldn't know that you gang bang. So I'm just asking you, bro, like when you was.
I'm from, where's he from, who he faded, all that stuff. Look, man, first and foremost, Aunt Munchie, whoever was like laughing at that shit, LA niggas don't run shit in Long Beach. Never. We not worried about you niggas. Y'all beef is y'all beef. Nothing y'all niggas do is impressive to us, period. Like, who do you squabble, who do you fade? It doesn't matter. This is the question. Do you want to squabble? Ooh. Do you want to fight? That's the any nigga in here. Look, any host on No Jumper. I don't care Hoover, A-Tray, Inglewood, whatever.
Was you?
But what I'm saying is, everybody know I was from 20 Crypt. I said that
I didn't
clear.
know that.
Well, okay.
I didn't know that.
Well,
I
yeah.
think you told
Yeah.
me, but I didn't know that.
I never knew that.
But what I'm saying as far as niggas like, what's your resume? Who you fought? Who the f is gonna sit up and answer that for? They don't even know.
Yeah, no, for sure.
All I know is if I go to Long Beach, ain't no smut on my rep. Ain't no like I'm punking this. Bro, you from Long Beach? Have you heard somebody say this nigga's a mark? Anything
Never.
like that?
Oh, babies. I only heard all good words.
I talk big on here. If I was a who wasn't good in the streets, somebody would have stepped forward to say something.
Nigga would have been on YouTube about you already.
Nigga would have been like, I beat that ass back in this. Look, nigga, I ain't lost no fight from no in Long Beach or nowhere. But I don't walk around gloating like
Cub be tripping and choking him out though. He's like he's a kumbaya fight.